Hello everyone. By the looks of it, this is obviously on the same day I'm uploading. What if Deku was a hunter in Ruby? Now I do want to apologize for the abrupt, stopping of the first episode of this. It was my brother's girlfriend's birthday, and I had to be there. So yeah, we all know the birthday schedule, as well as having dessert, and yeah. So yeah. And again, sorry for the abrupt, stopping of the video. So, yeah. Where I do believe we did leave off with was with, with Raven and Izuku leaving the entire of the hotel towards their, job. We would go to now Izuku going, in towards the outside door, whipping off to David from the last episode, the owner of that hotel. And, David waves off, wishing them a happy day. Izuku just wave off, saying thank you. And, Raven, not far behind. And Raven would just said, I'm just gonna transform. Him saying, don't, you can just ride with me. Her saying, yeah, but it takes forever for you to get to somewhere. Him saying, yeah, but you're just gonna be waiting, so might as well talk. Raven just saying, fine. And going off with, her and Raven are awkward at the moment because of the morning situation. And, Raven will be the first to speak. On the way there, asking if what did he hear. Her, with Izuku just saying, so you want to talk about it? Her saying, you probably should know about my past if you are going to work with me. So we don't, might as well know each other a little better so we at least can deal with certain things and, have each other's back. Deku sighing, saying, sure. And Raven just saying, you go first. Zuko saying, alright. Explaining that he's, more or less just tells her about more of Izuku's more about his background and, more of his buddies and friends. Her asking, who is this Cade fellow? Who's Cade? Him saying he's my best friend. He was my best drinking buddy. Her saying, really? Him saying, yeah. Oh, I remember the times we got wasted. We even got kicked out of a bar one time. Him chuckling and, yeah. But then he is happy, went to sadness, and, Raven just saying it's fine. And Asuka saying, yeah, but I'm not going to be able to see them again. And knowing Cade, those fallen don't stand a chance. Her saying, what do you mean? Him saying, look, Cade was a complicated guy. I was probably the person that knew him the best. And, he was a good person at heart, but he's went through so many things. He lost his wife, his daughter. He lost his humanity, turned into an exo. Her saying, what's an exo? Him saying, think of a human machine. And her saying, oh. And him saying, yeah. Him with Izuku just saying that his life was still probably the worst out of all hunters that I've met. And yet he still smiles and gives chuckle laughs. Probably I'm the only one that knows that's all an exterior. Or she would know about the whole fire teams, or knowing that they stay in groups of 3. Saying his team, didn't know that about him. Yeah, so, I was the only one that really knew Cade for, Cade. That's excluding for another person, but, they aren't a part of the whole Vanguard. What they're asking, what do you mean? Him explaining how Fallen have, clans and do explain how, there's a clan named, or an area in, well, that is led by a queen named, what was her name, It starts with an M. The queen, and I know the name, I just can't remember for my own sake, so, knowing, and then explain that the second in command, she's a female, but, well, then explains who Petra is, and explains that he has gone many hunts with her. And she does get the fact of hunts as in, like, hunting down people or hunting down other fallens, and Izuku would also explain that afterwards. With him now saying, alright, it's your turn. With, well, Raven sighing, saying, well, she left her family and looking very sad now, and a tear just go by her face, saying, daughter. Izuku just saying, run that by me again. Her explaining that she was actually married to with a guy, to a guy, and yeah, they had a daughter, and well, they eventually broke up because I chose to do mercenary work and protect them from what I've done to in the past. Izuku saying you were a mercenary before having a family. Her saying it's complicated and explains that she used to be not the leader of this mercenary group. Her father was, and her mother was, not it's just used, but she did care about her, cared about her and Crow, as well as the father, but her mother was just used, so yeah. But she still acted like she was her actual mother and the whole shebang of being a mother, so nothing would change. But with that, her saying that it's just his brother took more into, my brother took more into, was more like my mother, and less like my father, where I was like my father and less like my mother. Izuku just saying, oh, alright. And just, proceeds to go now one-handed on Sparrow, taps her shoulder saying it's fine, and then almost losing control of the said Sparrow, and him putting both hands back saying, with Raven saying, you almost killed us. Now, not scared, but surprised, and saying, I would have killed you. I would have been fine. Her saying, wait, what? And him, or her then realizing or her now remembering that, or from a previous explanation, he said, Izuku said that he cannot die, he can just be revived. Her saying, yeah, what about that? Can you, still feel pain and everything? And him saying, oh, I can still feel pain in that, it's just, I can get revived. That doesn't, just being able to, come back to life doesn't mean I don't feel pain. Saying that I've gotten plenty of, shots, or got plenty of, wounds to be honest, to prove that. Her saying, alright, and, they would, after that day, Raven wouldn't be tired, but she would be kind of exhausted after the trip of, just sitting around, or just, being bored and, understandably tired, and, gone back to her place with Izuku looking over towards the other area, and Raven just waved for him to come in. And, some of the guys are like, wait a minute, are they? But, they didn't think so, because Raven's not that type of female. But, who do they know? They barely know their boss, so, yeah. With Izuku, coming in, and Raven just, now opening up to Izuku saying thanks for hearing me. I did feel better to explain all that to someone else. Izuku now putting his hands on, across Raven's shoulders, both his hands, saying it's fine, and looking her dead in the eye, and Raven was looking him in the eye. With Raven just saying, okay, I'm just gonna go sleep. Izuku saying sure, and proceeds to get up and about to leave, but Raven just says, are you coming in? With Izuku stops very abruptly and just says, pardon? Her saying, well, do you have anywhere to sleep? And him saying, I could probably sleep on some sort of couch in a building. Her saying, no, you're sleeping with me. And proceeds to grab Izuku's hand. And they sleep a, very good night because, Raven's bed is probably the best out of all the beds in the entire of the campsite. Because the other beds are either just, well, people just sleeping on the ground, or not on the ground, but more like they're just like crappy beds. So, yeah. But Raven was able to actually get a good bed, so. Her and Izuku wake up to now Izuku cuddling with, well, Raven, with clothes on obviously, having pants on but no shirt. While Raven was more or less just wearing some sort of PJs, or a black t-shirt with red pants. So, yeah. Raven, instead of, well, kicking Izuku this time, would have just smiled and, well, waited for Izuku to wake up. With Izuku waking up and, well, not his first time sleeping with a female, including this female, aka Raven, but him just looking over to now see Raven right in his face, asking if how long she was waiting. Her saying, and well, just 5 minutes, but in reality it was, well, 30 minutes. Izuku just saying, alright then. Well, gets up, but Raven, well, more scuffling of in Raven's bed would have led to Izuku sighing, saying if she wants him to stay or go. Her saying that, well, I want you to go and do your job, but I want you to stay, so stay. Izuku pronouncing to sigh and just saying fine. With with them not getting up for another 30 minutes, and just enjoying each other's company. But Izuku, well, Raven knows she had some sort of affection to Izuku, but Izuku now thinking in his heart, thinking, wait, do I like her? And also Raven's also thinking that, like, wait, do I like him? And yeah, and well, Izuku being probably well, the guy in the group or the guy in the kind of whole thing, asking, so what does this make us? And well, going into a washroom and Raven just saying, what do you mean? Izuku coming out 5 minutes later, or no, with Izuku talking through the door saying, well, we kind of slept well, in, well, in the same bed, and you want to stay in bed and cuddle. So what does it make us? Raven thinking friends with benefits. Izuku saying if that's all they're going to be. Raven saying, I don't know, and who knows. With, well, Izuku now coming out with only half of his gear on. So, his pants, basically, anything above his, or under his waist was on for his gear. With Izuku now going to his upper gear that was laid out on a couch, or on a table that he kind of just took it off. Well, would have been, well, him putting it on and, yeah. Izuku just saying he's gonna, well, do his job. Waving out to Raven just saying, alright, bye. And, well, Raven proceeds to now think in her head very, well, fast and doing the whole thing of, wait, do I like him? Wait, what was my, what's his name? What if, and, well, it says a lot of what ifs, you could say. But the main ones would have been, what if, well, Yang or my, well, ex-husband finds out, and yeah, she's like, ooh, what would happen? With now, Izuku would go to the board, seeing that the top quest, or the top rank thing was done, and now looking at the next one, it being now they have the information, they just need now to go and do the whole entire thing. Izuku sighing and going off, coming back with, well, some classified information in a drive. And he does, well, wait outside the base for a, well, Atlas ship to come up. The ship being driven by, well, 3 people. The Aesops, or Winter, the Aesop's captain, and, well, David Ironwood, or Ironwood. Izuku just waving the information in the air, and with Ironwood just saying, give it here. And Izuku, well, pulling it back, saying, money first. Him sighing, saying, alright, and, well, waves over to Winter, and Winter proceeds to go back in the, well, ship and get the money. But, well, he does ask Izuku, he's new around here. You new around here? Izuku's just saying, yeah. And looking over, well, to see Raven at the, well, laying on a post, dead-eyeing Ironwood. Ironwood getting a flashback to when Raven, Raven and him were, how should I put it? When Ironwood was still trained to be a huntsman, David was hitting on Raven. In doing so, he almost lost his, balls to Raven. Just stating. Just saying. Not being rude to David, but just stating. And David got a sweat job. Well, with Winter coming out, just saying, here you go, boss, or here you go, General Ironwood. Him taking it and passing it to Izuku tossing over, the drive, and, David catching it, saying, good doing business with you. Proceeds to wave at the guy that has a lesser amount of a black eye. Same guy as before, but not as scared as Deku. Now knowing that he's on their side, and yeah. But he was also thinking about what happened last night with him and Raven, as well as other people in the entire thing. And Raven was asked by other, mercenary females of what was with her and, the new guy. Sorry for the background noises. And, she just said nothing. And saying that he's probably better than all of you. I was giving him one of the better couches. Her looking over to see a very rundown couch that looks like it's been infested for about 15 years. With, them just saying, you're playing favorites. Her saying, no, I'm not, I'm just playing, or I'm just, being, her now putting her hand on her chin, saying, being a leader, and knowing who does the most work. And saying that he's probably he could easily take you all on. The entire group. Doesn't matter who you are. Izuku now coming up saying, yeah, that's probably right. Even though it would be challenge if I, didn't use my guns, but whatever. Her saying, whatever. Everyone looking over to Izuku, and Raven just saying, so, that was a, mercenary job for Ironwood. Izuku just stating, yeah. But it would make sense seeing our contact was, Crow, and he's Ironwood, so, yeah. With everyone asking if he looked into their information, Izuku saying, no, that's bad for business. And Raven saying, a smart person, finally. My last person that did it got, kicked out. Izuku saying, yeah, whatever, and, proceeds to walk off towards, a bar that they did set up. And, Izuku would proceed to get a, nice shot of whiskey. The guy there was not part of the mercenary group, he was just, not paid by Raven, he just set up shop there. But Raven made it absolutely clear that this man would not be robbed or anything like that. And everyone agreed to that, because, they all needed drinks at one point in their day, so, yeah. And Izuku just saying, can I have a shot of whiskey? The guy, cleaning the, already clean glass, but whatever, puts it down and, grabs whiskey and pours it in the cup and, puts ice and, lemon on it. Izuku now stating, thank you. And the guy nodding and, going back, grabbing another clean glass and cleaning it out of even if it's clean already. With, well, Izuku sipping on his drink and, well, talking to his ghost. The ghost, obviously still being this little guy. And it's still ghost, they couldn't think of a name. So, yeah. Him and the ghost are just talking with, well, Raven asking, coming up and, well, asking for whatever Deku's or Izuku's having. The guy promptly saying, yes, ma'am. Not being scared of Raven, but respectfully saying, because she is the leader of the group, that he, well, is attending, or the area that he's attending is, well, she's a leader, so he would say yes and be, well, respectful. Her saying it's fine, drop the whole ma'am. It's annoying sometimes. Him saying, yes, Raven. Sure, Raven, and, well, proceeds to give her a drink with ice and, or whiskey with ice and lemon. Her swigging it back and, well, somewhat choking. Not choking, but like, well, gets a potent taste from it and asking if, how can he take so many, or how can he, well, drink this? Or bring up the cup up. Him saying, oh, this is nothing. I could probably, looking over a more, well, potent whiskey, I could chuck that entire thing down and be completely fine. Me and my buddy Cade, we, have a lot of contests when I'm back at the tower, or back at HQ when, or in the old Destiny area, the Destiny universe. And Raven just, well, gulps, saying, oh god, and thinks how much she can drink. And, well, her then chuckling, and Izuku saying, what are you laughing about? Or saying, you should meet my, brother, or we should go see my brother. I wonder how much you could drink, and he could drink together. Jesus, what could the bill be? With Izuku, who now remembering one time he and Cade drank. Oh, that wasn't pretty. They had to put their money together and almost got broke because of it. Yeah. And they obviously got completely wasted, so, yeah. Izuku, well, just go, well, how should I? Well, just sighs and, well, downs his, well, drink, and just says, maybe one day. And proceeds to go off and, well, get on his bike and zoom around and, well, Raven asks where's he going. Him saying that he wants to go explore more. You want to come? Her saying, can't, I have to lead. Him sighing, saying, lucky you. And, well, she would have said maybe next time, when I am not as busy. Her passing to go back to, well, an office she set up, and sigh looking at the paperwork that she has to do. Her now thinking that, now remembering her dad, feels bad for him, for how much work or paperwork he had to do. Now understanding why he came home, so many nights, exhausted, and just wanting to sleep, while she was full of energy. Yeah. So, yeah. And, well, but her mother was always good to them, so it didn't matter. And when she was older, she understood why her dad had to do so much stuff, being, well, now and at the age of 14 was also inducted to the old mercenary group. But then turned hunter, met lover, gave birth to Yang, and, well, we know the story, basically. We would now cut back to Izuku. Izuku now running on his, or going on his bike, pretty fast, and enjoying the nice calm day. For how much longer it lasts, seeing, well, what's it called? The Scorpion Grim comes out of nowhere, trying to poke at Izuku. Izuku, not, well, seeing this coming, gets launched off his bike and, well, let's just say he didn't survive that crash. With the ghost just saying, oh, shit, and revives Deku. Deku gasping first, saying, what happened? Izuku, now looking at the beast in front of him, sighs and, well, says, "You damaged my bike." Now, the bike would have probably been a lot of scratches and it wasn't pretty looking. With, well, Izuku taking now, for the first time, out his shotgun being pissed. With the ghost just saying, "Oh shit, he only takes out that when he's pissed." And oh boy, he was pissed, and well, let's just say with the shotgun, makes quick work of it. Yeah, he was very pissed off at that grim scorpion. Him now proceeding to needing to drag his mangled bike back to base. But he did go across a village, so he got a wagon, which he put on it. Them asking if he has the bike, why can't he not just ride? Him explaining that it was damaged and him showing the big gashes of, well, the gashes on the bike, and they're like, oh. And they do. Izuku pays for a wagon and he was gifted it. So, he was then brought back, late night, sweaty, drenched in sweat, and exhausted. Raven asking where was he, and then looks behind him. Him, well, carrying a wagon, asking what's in the wagon. Him saying, "My bike." It is slightly annoyed term. Her saying, "Wait, did your bike get damaged or something?" Him saying, "Yeah, a scorpion came by and, well, tore it anew." Him now putting the wagon down. And, well, the sparrow, well, doesn't drop, but it slides down on the ground. And Izuku promptly drags it to a, well, table that is sturdy enough to hold it and tries to fix it, doing some of it, but not having enough time, being at all obviously tired. Raven, well, asking if he, well, kind of, if he killed the monster, or killed the Grim. And what Grim did that to his bike. Him saying, a scorpion, or some sort of scorpion looking Grim. Her now dropping her mouth saying, "Wait, you took that on alone?" Him saying, "Yeah." Her saying, "That's pretty good for being alone." That's challenging even for some hunters. But for the more experienced, I guess it's easy, but anyways. Alright, and well, tells Izuku once he's done fixing his bike, come back to her area. Izuku sighing, saying, "Okay, what's with it and her? Does she want to get laid or something? Or some sort of crap like that? Or wants to get in a relationship?" And, well, many thoughts of relationship, well, getting laid, go through his head. Him just sighing and, well, yeah. Which we would now, well, see him leaving his bike off slightly repaired and making it clear to anyone around, "Don't touch my bike." In a threatening tone, so no one will touch his bike. Maybe look at it, but no touching. So, yeah. Now, Izuku would have, well, per Raven's request, still being, well, his boss, gone to see Raven in her bed, asking, well, what she wants, and proceeding to, well, lean on a wall of, or lean on a piece of wood that was keeping the, well, tent up. Her saying, "Come into bed with me," and he asks if she wants to get laid or something. Her, well, looking away, not answering, with Izuku taking that as a yes. Previously, no. Taking off his, well, upper gear and, well, when he does wake up, he's not wearing clothing. And Raven has a grin on her face. Yes, they wore protection. They weren't drunk or intoxicated, so they would think straight. So, yeah. Izuku sang and, well, getting up, with Raven still being asleep, and, well, go to the kind of cafeteria, getting 2 plates of food, obviously wearing pants and a t-shirt, with, well, him coming back to see, well, Raven awake and, well, I'll say Zuko bought some clothes after a little bit staying there. So yeah. And well, he would seen Raven wearing a sweater, one of his sweaters. Him asking if he's going to, or she's going to wear his sweater. Her looking down and wearing the sweater, saying, "What does it look like?" And proceeds to now get out of bed, slightly limping, and Izuku gives a smile, with Raven just saying, "Oh, shut up." Izuku saying, "I wasn't doing anything." Her saying, "Oh, yeah, right," and rolls her eyes sarcastically, and says if he got them food, him just saying yes, and lays it on a table. Them both sitting down and eating and talking more, with Izuku now asking if, "What's this? Are we like in a couple or just friends with benefits?" Her sighing, saying, "I don't know. I really don't know." Izuku probably saying that, "Well, if it makes you feel better, I do feel attracted to you." Her with, now Raven blushing, a regular blush, but still blushing, saying, "What? Yeah, me too." Her, saying, "I don't want to be rude, but it's just, I have a daughter, and this will look really weird." And Izuku saying, "I understand if you just want to keep it as benefits, but think about it." Putting his hand on Raven's shoulder while Raven, finished eating, and Izuku, promised to go out, where some of the guys are disdained looks. Some of the guys are looking very happy, because him and Raven were quiet that night. So, yeah. And Raven, not caring about her men, did, not want to keep quiet and not caring for her men at the moment. So, yeah. With, them asking if he got laid from the boss. Him just saying, "Oh no, the boss got got laid off of me." And, explains, to one of the more reasonable men, the deeds. But, not wanting to go into, too details. And just explain that it was a lovely night. And very, wholesome. But anyways, it proceeds to go off. And yeah, what you might think. Does, finishes fixing up his bike. Him, making a check over if anything missing. With it, not missing a single thing. Him just looking over, and one of the guys just sweat drops, saying he didn't touch it, and him saying, "Oh no, I'm just seeing if you had taken it, if I didn't say it." And him saying, "Wait, do you think I would take something off of your bike?" Him saying, "It was not like I was watching my bike, and thieves are thieves." Him saying, "Aren't you a thief?" Him probably saying, "No, I'm a mercenary. I don't, just take things out of, carelessness and anything. I take because I am a mercenary. I take if I need to. It's the job." The guy understanding, saying, "Whatever." And yeah. With, that day, Raven came out making an announcement, asking Izuku to come up and, explain that she is, updating the, ranks. With Izuku and, Izuku now properly being introduced to the, mercenary group, and he does explain his name is Izuku, and explains what he can do. But I also explain that he has a, ability that allows him to do certain things, and it's very stealth-like. With everyone being curious and asking him to show, him just saying, "No, I'm not gonna, why would I show it? That would be me taking away, or that would be me showing my moves." And, we might be all in a same group, but we all have our own secrets, so. With everyone just, understanding, because that's really the reason why they want to know, so they could probably get one up him. But, yeah. Raven also explained that, the rankings, and, well, explain that Izuku's her second in command now. One of the guys just saying, why, is because he got you, or laid you? Oh, that man did not survive Deku's wrath. Yep. Several shots at him, one shot hitting him, other shots being warning shots. Yeah. The guy saying, yep, nope, I understand. Izuku saying, good. And, well, holsters his, well, pistol. And, yeah, with, well, the meeting or the announcement ending and her just saying, alright, get back to work. Or whatever you people do, I don't know anymore. I just pay you for nothing, right? What? No, I should explain that better. Her just explain that I don't pay you just to look, well, look, try to look pretty and, well, just sit around. Get back to work. Her just waving everyone off, and yeah. With Raven, well, now looking at a picture of a, well, person. In the picture, it looks like a young person with, well, a purple eyes and blonde hair or yellow hair. Izuku, well, asking if that's her daughter. Her saying yes, and Izuku says, why don't you go to see her? And, well, Raven just promptly saying that she wouldn't she wouldn't, well, accept me or probably even care about me anymore. Explain that how she left, and, well, she was very young. And knowing she probably got most of me instead of her husband, instead of my husband, she would be, well, mad. And Izuku, well, does comfort her a little bit, saying, well, only one way to find out. Her saying, yeah, I guess, but saying that she's too busy, and Izuku saying, so you're making excuses now? Her saying, pardon me? Izuku now, well, trying to make Raven now feel better, or make her understand, saying, look, you have a chance with your family. I don't even remember where I was born or anything like that. You have a chance, unlike me. And, well, yeah. Raven would have sighed, saying, alright, I'll try. Oh, for the comment that just said in the section, I believe it says, like, what if, or what is his semblance? He's not getting a semblance. So, he has the entire of an ultimate, the Void ultimate, from Destiny, and I do think that's enough. And it's also excluding, he has 3 other weapons and the experience of a hunter. So, to the guy that just said this, or female, I do not know if you're male or female, but to the person that just said this, he will not be getting a semblance. So, yeah. And, well, Izuku would have promptly starting to reassure Raven to, well, go get your daughter, or go try to talk to her. Even if she hates you, at least you can, well, not, well, have this at the back of your mind, saying it probably will come to backstab you. Raven does eventually submit and saying, fine, would you come with me? Izuku now asking, would the husband be there? Her promptly saying, I don't know. And Izuku says, sure, why not? Well, they would proceed to get on Izuku's bike and, well, ride off. 1 week later, they drove, they slept, one time made out, but that was because of Raven being, well, frustrated at one point, but, well, Izuku helped that. And, well, eventually they would go and, well, a man with blonde hair and a male, you could look like an older male version of Yang, comes out and asks, Raven, why are you here? Raven looking over, just saying, I came to see my daughter. The husband, I know it's like, I can't say it. Zolong? The Zol, I can't say the last name. Saying, so, after all this time you want to, well, get back in your daughter's life and mine. Her just saying, no, I just want to I just want to see my daughter again. And showing genuine feelings of now sadness and, well, yeah. Him asking, so, who's the guy behind you? Izuku now proceeding to, well, take his, well, helmet off, as well as his hood, showing the face and saying, hi. Going up to, well, the I forget his name. What's his name? I know I heard it before, but I don't know. But the husband, we all know who it is, but I can't remember the name. So, yeah. And anyways, put his hand out and, well, they both handshake with, well, him asking if he's, well, with Raven. Him asking in which way. Him asking if they're together. Izuku just saying, friends with benefits. Walking off to his bike with not a pissed off look at, well, the husband, but a annoyed face. Raven just saying, I'll just wait. You just wait out here. With more her going side and, well, explaining and, well, the husband, the ex, would have said fine. And I said, in a voice, but, well, Raven would also brought up Yang asking where she. Him just saying she's in the academy where Ozpin is and Crow. Her just saying, alright, I might hit there next. Him saying, look, and putting his hand on Raven's hand, saying, I know we have no chance to being together, just don't push him away just because, well, just because of your job. Her saying, well, he's kind of, well, he's also a mercenary, and him saying, oh, alright, and, well, just waves her off, saying, have a good trip. Being, yes, sad, but knowing that, well, Raven's growing up in a certain manner of way. And 5 days later, well, Izuku whistling at the big city of, well, at the big city. Raven just sighing, saying, why do we have to take your bike? Izuku saying, because it's funner. Her sighing, saying, whatever. And, well, they proceed to knock at the door. With, well, one of the doors is opened by a blonde hair woman, and I do believe blonde and blue eyes. With, well, a scuffle just happened with Osmond just saying, who is it? Stopping the scuffle, and, well, the female gets kicked in the face, well, getting off with, well, showing the face of Raven, and, well, Raven. Osmond saying, why are you here, Raven? Her just saying, I want to make up with family members, and I was wondering if I could see my daughter. Him asking if, well, who's the person in the back wearing the mask? Izuku, well, coming up saying, Izuku, sir, raising his hand out to, well, shaking Deku's or Ozpin's hand, and Ozpin just shake back, saying, so, what do I earn so, what really are you here for, Raven? I know you too well. With Raven looking out the window, saying, I actually just came here for my daughter. I want to at least make up, and, well, tell her some news and different things like that, so she knows at least her mother and who she is. Him asking if she's going to actually try to be a parent this time. Her saying, honestly, I probably have no chance, but I can at least make her feel better, knowing that, well, she would at least know who her mother is, even if it's a little bit. So, it's him saying, so you're helping her cope with the situation. Raven just saying, both of us need help. With Izuku getting the grin smile, and, well, the female asks, what are you smiling about? Him saying, oh, this was all my idea, I got her to come. If it wasn't for me, she would have been sulking at the base. And, well, it would have been worse later, and her proceeding to say, oh, shut up. Izuku saying, make me, woman. her pronouncing to punch him in the face or slap him without his helmet on because he kind of took it off, and, well, just saying, whatever, and, well, proceeds to grab Izuku's arm, him just saying, ow, 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 while being, well, tugged by Raven, getting them out of the room. Oscar looking at, well, the other female in the room, being shocked as hell, and, well, the female just says, wait, do you think? Him saying, I have no idea. With them just going back to what they were doing before. But Raven would have gone the, well, dorm, and where Yang is, basically. With, well, hear a knock, knock, knock. Now you see, well, a black hair, a faunus with black hair and golden eyes, says, who are you? With Yang now seeing, well, a male, or Blake seeing the male, saying, hi, I'm here for Yang. Her saying, yeah, what is it? Him saying, it's best if you just follow. With her just saying, alright, one sec, proceeds to now put on her gauntlets, the shotgun gauntlets, as well as put on, well, her, or just says 1 second, being her PJ single this morning, so, yeah. And then she, well, comes out with her old ruby outfit, as we all know and see, or as we all, the one in or the first one, not the newer one, the more revealing one. Her, well, coming out the room and, well, going downstairs, the elevator, her asking what's happening. Him just saying that, well, you shouldn't, well, be mad. And it was my idea. It was not hers. Her saying, what do you mean her? And the elevator would open to see a, well, Yang and Raven dead-eyeing each other. Or Yang immediately launching herself over to, well, not launching herself, but more like just running and, well, berating, well, Raven saying, why weren't you there? And Dad was always, and, well, yeah. Her just saying, I'm sorry. And you're saying, so why are you here? Are you here to get back at me or something? Yang, or Raven, just say it's, no, I'm here to just say sorry. Looking over and showing genuine sad feelings, and, well, Yang just realized this. Her saying, so, does Dad know you're here? Her saying, yeah. He told me where you were. Her, well, puffing her, or her now putting her hand on her hip, saying, why does Dad always have to say so many things to you? With, well, Raven just saying, yeah. He was always like that. And she does, well, Yang just makes the comment saying, so who's pretty boy over there? Izuku just saying that, yo, sorry, but I'm already taken. With Raven just saying, oh, shut up. With, now, Yang gets a little pissed saying, wait, what about Dad? Aren't you? With, well, Raven just saying, in a sad voice saying, look, me and your dad might, well, we're not the same as before. We can't do like we were before, or be like we were before. But the best I can do is be friends with him. Sorry. Well, Yang, well, realizing what Raven did, saying, whatever, that would make sense. And you now hear a, what's going on? With a, well, the only, well, Ruby's seminal role in version of Izuku, but female. With, well, they all see, well, Ruby, obviously, saying what's going on. With, well, Raven saying, hi, I'm, well, Yang's actual mother. With, well, Ruby saying, wait, what? And ask if, well, more questions do come up of, well, Ruby's mother. Yang just saying, ask Crow, and it's best if, well, he tells you. Her now saying, what, why? What was it with my mother? Her saying it's complicated and best if Crow tells you. I have no right to tell anything about parent. I have no right to, well, tell what Crow did was right or wrong, but he thought what he did was best. So, yeah. With, well, Ruby not being pleased, but accepting the answer, and, well, walks up a little frustrated to the dorms with, well, Now awake Weiss and Blake, or now awake Weiss asking what happened. Her saying that, well, my Uncle Crow is keeping something from me, and Yang's mom is here. Blake shutting the book, saying, "Wait, that was Yang's mom's here." Weiss saying, "Wait, Yang's mom's here." Her saying, "Yeah, wait, you know her?" Them both saying, "Yeah, she was part of Team Stark, the most legendary team, or one of the legendary teams that came off of the previous generation, a legendary group of fighters. Why wouldn't we know her?" With Blake immediately putting on her outfit that she did wear in Ruby Volume 1, or the Ruby in the beginning, jumping down and, just seeing Yang with a slight smile on her face, but no, Raven or Zuko. And, Blake would only make out the tail of a black hair woman in a helmet, jumping on a bike as well as Zuko. Her asking, or goes to Yang asking, "So where's your mom?" It with Ray, I can't say the damn names. Fuck. With Yang just saying she's gone, and waves, and proceeds to go and eat some comfort food Ruby made to deal with her stuff. So yeah. Because I think Ruby would just have stashes of cookies on cookies in the entire room that Yang, Blake, and Weiss would not know of. Like, where can I have cookies in here? And just bring out one, just out of nowhere. Kind of like how, if you don't know this, in Avengers, the first one, how the Avengers formed, with Loki and stuff, Tony Stark and the person that was leading Tony Stark would hide around snacks, and which would lead us to see the snacks that, he would be snacking on in the movie. Precisely being when they're looking at Loki's staff. But we're not here to talk about Avengers or Marvel, so back to Ruby and Destiny. And, Yang would be, more tightly grabbing Izuku. Izuku not minding it, knowing that she just did something, she was just afraid of doing for a long time. Yeah. So, they would proceed to, kind of go off, and, back on the road, going off. Them coming back a little faster in 3 days, actually. Them actually getting on a boat and, going across the sea, so it's a little faster, but anyways, 3 days trip. With them just seeing, the base, intact, nothing else. Now, I do believe that's a good spot to leave it off. So, yeah. I did probably do around, at least, I think about 50 minutes, something around there, so I think that's a long enough episode. Sorry if this is shorter or not long enough for some of you people that would like a longer episode. I just want to go to drinks, get something to drink, seeing I'm very thirsty after talking this long, and I'd rather not mix up names and different things, so yeah. Also, as well as I need to think of new ideas for the story. But do comment if you thought that was a good idea for, Raven to, meet back up with Yang a little earlier than in canon. So, yeah. Feel free to comment in the sections. Now, I do hope you all have a lovely day, a lovely life, and, do wear a mask.